Good morning! Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Gardendale Garage here in beautiful Alabama. I hope you're all doing well. And hope I woke you up too. So we're scared the hell out of you. If you're holding a baby, please don't throw it. Okay? Anyway. Alright, we got two that's going out today. Alright, well, they're going to go out this morning. Okay? And I got a bunch more I'm going to work on, of course. And we're going to start this one off with Mr. Everth, or Everth, excuse me, Maldonado. It's too early in the freaking morning for this. Alright, anyway. Alright, these things are up on Alliance servers, alright? They got Purge, Buffington, BO2, BO1, MW3 mods, Ghosts, Advanced Warfare Outposts, all that crap. Alright, and then of course you got College Football Revamped, you got College Hoops 2K8 on it. And this one happens to be a 2 terabyte mini beast. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to fire this bitch up. Alright, and hopefully by the grace of God it'll boot. I can only hope, alright? And then, of course, let's see here. We're going to set up a controller on this thing. Alright, now. Alright. We're going to get a notification from the server letting us know it's online, live, all that other happy nonsense. But, however, though, I am going to tell you right now, look, before you get this thing, alright, there is a startup setup video you need to watch before you go ahead and just power this thing on. Alright? And the reason being is you will stick at the Xbox 360 logo for an unbelievable amount of time. And you're going to be scratching your head going like, well, why isn't it booting into Aurora? It showed it booting into Aurora with his. Why isn't it doing? Well, that's because you didn't bother to set up the network like I told you to. Okay? So, yeah, I know. It's early in the morning, I know. But, you know, I mean, I'm just letting you know, though, really. Please, for the love of God, watch that video. Because not only does it cover this thing, it covers, you know, how to operate it. Also, how to use Xbox 360 Neighborhood. How to use FileZilla on it. How to use Flash FTP on it. Okay? How to change your plugins. Okay? You're going to have to understand how this thing works. Alright? Because if you have like a network problem or whatever, are you going to know to go in there and go to XHTTP and turn it off? No. But I go through all of that with instructions, everything about dash launch and all that. So please, for the love of God, watch that video before you power this thing on. Watch it while this thing is in transit, okay? You know, I mean, while it's coming to your house or whatever. All right? That would be the best thing that you can do. All right? Now, all right, let's go through this thing, okay? Everth, you nut. Okay, brother, here we go. We start with the dashboard. We got Wakitsu, Hukin, the ultimate stern with the shipping dude, mother freaker, okay? You got Advanced Warfare, you got Afro Samurai, you got Angry Birds, you got Army of Two. You got Bioshock on there, you got Borderlands on there, you got Call of Duty's at the freaking wazoo, Castlevania, more Call of Duty, okay? More guns, yeah, guns, blood, everything, yeah, that's it. All mixed with College Hoops 2K8. And then, of course, you got your Crisis 2, Destroy All Humans, you got your freaking Dead Rising, Defiance, Dragon Age, Dragon Balls, and freaking MMA, your Family Guy, your Fight Night, and then, of course, you got Gears of War series on there, you got Guitar Hero series on there also. You got your Grand Theft Auto series. You got more Guitar Hero series, yeah. Halo, you got, let's see here, Hitman, you got Ken Lynch, you got Lego out the yin yang, okay? You got more Lego crap than anything. And then you got a blonde with fucking tits and a chainsaw, okay? You also got Madden 25, you got, yeah, that makes a nice match, doesn't it? You got Mass Effect Trilogy, okay? You know, Midnight Club, Modern Warfare 2, Mortal Kombat, and then, of course, you got NBA 2K10, through NBA 2K17, you got NBA Jam, you got NCAA Football 10, through NCAA Football 14 with College Football Revamped, of course, PGR 4, Red Dead Redemption, Resident Evil, you know, saw a couple of my favorites right there. I love the torture stuff, it's fun. Sega Superstars, Tennis, Silent Hill, Skate, Skyrim, you got all your wrestling, you got Sonic on there, you got a bunch of Spider-Mans out the yin yang, okay, Star Wars, Select War. You got Test Drive, you got more Spider-Man, you got Darkness, you got Hulk, Sims, you got Ultima, let's see, you got Warface, Wolfenstein, and wrestling, and all that kind of good stuff, and there you have it, okay? So, got over 164 titles on that alone. Now, Xbox Live Arcade, okay? I mean, mind-boggling amount of arcade games, okay? You got 121 titles, and we're going, 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 and we're going some more. Yep, we're going some more. There we are. We're almost through. There we go. Wait. Wait. There you go. Okay? So, there's all your Xbox Live Arcade. Then, of course, you got your homebrew section where your tools reside, where you can blow this freaking console up very easily, especially using that program right there. or that one right there. You really screw it up. So if you don't know what you're doing with that, don't touch it. Indie games, okay? Yeah, you got fuck them in the trailer park, pay child support twice, fuck them in the memories, okay? And then you got this guy with an open mouth wanting to accept it, never mind, okay? So, yeah. Classic games, okay? And a bunch of freaking classic games on here that are original Xbox games, by the way. Alright, now, remember, you gotta play these in bypass mode, okay? That means you power the console on, you press the eject button, you leave the tray ejaculated hanging out, okay? And then what you do is once you get to the original dashboard, push the tray back in, open up the guide, hit the home button, and guess what? You'll be in here, and then you can play your games. All right, you know, I mean, because these play as on an emulator, because it is emulating an original Xbox. Okay, so please remember, for the love of God, to put it in bypass mode before you try and play an Xbox original game. Otherwise, you'll get a big black screen, and that'll be it. Period. Okay. Then, of course, you got your emulators, okay? You got Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super, let's see here, PlayStation 2, yeah, PlayStation, Super Nintendo, back to Game Boy Advance, so on and so forth. You got a ton of emulation on there, over 9,000 ROMs. They're all fully loaded, and not just the emulators. Have a blast, okay? Now, go to Xbox 360. We'll make sure we can get this joker up online. We'll hit the button. Here we go. And, of course, it's up, it's online, it's good, life is good, okay? Hitting the guide button, you will see you have your X Community Beta, and you got your fifth tab for your cheats, okay? To disable a cheat, hit A. To enable it, hit A. And when it's enabled, when you play the prospective game, in the left corner of the screen, you're going to see the set of instructions. Follow the set of instructions that will let you, use the mod menus on this thing, so on and so forth. And with X Community Beta, of course, now, we'll see. Now, remember, it is a Saturday morning, so there's still 13 sessions going on, okay? So you got Black Ops 2, you got Call of Duty, GTA 4 sessions, more Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, so on and so forth. It's matchmaking capabilities, it's great, and it works really good. Good God, that guy is always on, man, okay? Okay, we got Dick Lover and the Booty Poker, okay? What the fuck, man? Oh my God, it's too early in the morning for this shit. Alright, anyway. It figures he's on XP Online. Sorry, Leon. Oh, by the way, Krasy, happy birthday, you fuck. Alright. That's the owner of XP Online, by the way. He's a good friend of mine. Really good guy. I built his dual lands for him and everything. For SAB and for OSM and all those guys. So, these guys are nuts. I love these guys, okay? And then, of course, you got your Cypher. And then you got a guy on Alliance playing. He's on YouTube. Wow, why do I always get the weird ones, okay? Seriously, I always get the weird ones. As you can see, they got their prospective servers. This is shared amongst 4 servers, okay? And, and you could play against each 4. Now, of course, they're going to probably be adding servers to it and everything, so it's going to make it a lot more fun. And remember, there's 34 or 35 people online right now, okay? All right, normally this thing is rocking when it's at night or during the day, like in the afternoon or whatever. All of a sudden you'll see like friggin' like 200 people on this son of a bitch. It's crazy, and they're all playing. And then of course settings, your right screen over on your right, that tells you what it does, okay? And you can select or do whatever, so on and so forth. Very, very nice mod to have, that's for sure, okay? So now we're gonna bring this back home, and Everth, there you have it, brother. Okay, I hope you like it. We're gonna ship it off today. All right, you'll have your tracking number. Lorraine's going to do that this morning. As soon as I'm done with this video, she's going in there to process them, and you'll have a tracking number on it. All right. So listen, brother, I want to thank you for your business. I really do appreciate it. You're a gentleman and a scholar, and especially for putting up with me. I've hardly had any coffee. All right. I'm in a rare form today, so it's all good. But anyway, needless to say, though, thank you for your business, brother. I really do appreciate it. We're going to say goodbye to Everth. Say goodbye to Everth. Bye, Everth. All right. Now we got this crazy mother over here, Mr. Sean Booth. Okay, Sean purchased the console off the website from us, all right? And here it is. Sean, this one is yours. Now, as soon as I'm able to plug that in, there we go. Oh my God. All right. Yeah, it's early in the morning. Now, he purchased a 1 terabyte system from me. And, Sean, here it is, okay? Now, sent you a couple of emails, showed you it and everything, and now you're going to see it in the flesh in the video, of course. and it's going to ship off this morning. You'll have your tracking number this morning. Okay, thank God. So anyway, we're going to go ahead. We're going to fire this bitch up. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and swap on over to the capture card right here. All right, and as you can see, of course, the system booted. Of course, it boots. It better. RGH3. Okay, chipless install, of course. Now we're going to boot up into Aurora. We're going to get some notifications from the server letting us know it's online live and all that other happy nonsense. And also, you too, you need to watch the startup setup video on this thing. Okay, because if you do not, you will sit at that Xbox 360 logo for an extremely long amount of time. You will not be connected to the network, and it will not work properly. Period. Okay? So you need to watch that startup setup video that I'm talking about. All right? In which I will link to you. All right? Now, Xbox 360. Okay? Now, of course, you know, we go ahead. Now, this is a 1 terabyte drive. It takes it a minute for it to load the cache. It does on a 2 terabyte as well. Okay? Now, for some reason, it just does. But, you know, I mean, an SSD drive, if you got an SSD drive, it would be a lot faster. But unfortunately, those things are very, very expensive, okay? Like I said, you know, they're not cheap. But anyway, mechanical drive, once it loads the cache, it's good. So, anyway, as you can see, we start off with Battlefield. You got your Call of Duties on here. You got your Black Ops on here. Yep, you got College Hoops 2K8. You got MMA, Defiance, Gears of War series, Grand Theft Auto series, Halo series, Hitman, Mass Effect Trilogy, Midnight Club, NBA 2K10, through NBA 2K17, NBA Jam, of course NCAA Football 10, through NCAA Football 14, NHL 12, PGR 4, okay, Red Dead Redemption, Resident Evil, so on, Saints Row, Saw 2, Saw 3, okay, Sonic, Spider-Man, there's a whole bunch of stuff on here, okay, and then some, as you can see, all the way up to wrestling, and there you have it, okay, now, Xbox Live Arcade. We got a ton of Xbox Live Arcade on there as well. You got 119 titles on this thing. Alright. And then, of course, you have your homebrew section where your tools reside. And you have classic games on there. Now, these are the original games that you have to play in bypass mode. Alright. So, please pay attention to what I'm telling you. Alright. In bypass mode, you power it on, you press the eject button. I cover that in the startup setup video, which you need to watch. That's why I made that video. So, make sure to watch that video before you go ahead and try to play original games. Because you're going to message me saying, hey man, I got a black screen. Did you put it in bypass mode? What's that? You didn't watch the video. Watch the freaking video. That's why I did it. So I don't have to go through this with everybody I've ever supplied a console for. Because if I did that, I would be here, I wouldn't get nothing done. Okay? So please watch that video. Alright? So on and so forth. Now, a lot of them, they don't have artwork. That's not my fault. That's Aurora. Okay? But they all do work. Okay, so there you go. You got your Tony Hawk. You got all kinds of crazy stuff on here. Now, indie games. Yeah, you got a ton of freaking indie games on here as well. Okay, as you can see. Emulators. Okay, you got MAME, PlayStation, Super Nintendo, Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Sega, and back to MAME. There's over 9,000 ROMs on it. Have a blast. Alright, Xbox 360. Now, going to make sure she's right and tight and up on the network. Oh, I hate when it does that. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about with HTTP. That's what happens. Let me show you something here, okay? So we go back home when that happens, alright? Because you're not connected to the network. Alright? Let me show you what to do here. Just in case. Because this does happen from time to time. Don't know why. It just trips the XHTTP. So, what you do here, okay, is when that happens, this is what you do. You go on over to the homebrew section, okay? Wait for it to come up, and then it's going to come up, and then what we're going to do is we're going to launch Dash Launch, okay? Dash Launch is kind of a control center for this crazy thing, alright? Because it tells it, you know, what, where, how, and who, and all that other happy nonsense, alright? And it's still loading the cache here. Sorry about that. Takes a sweet little time. Come on! Stop messing with me. I'm going to freaking hurt you. There you go. Thank you. Alright. Dash Launch. Here we go. Now. Okay. Network. See that little green bastard right there where it says XHTTP? Yeah. That needs to be red. Okay? Then hit RB. Bring it back to HED. Highlight it. Hit X to save it. Beat it back out. Now we will go to the original dashboard and you will see that it is up, it is online. Okay? That's just, it just happens. Every once in a while, it just happens. And everybody's like, why can't I get online? Usually, if you shut the console down, you wait 5 minutes, it'll be fine. But if you don't want to do that and you just want to, that's what you do with dash launch. So we'll hit the dashboard and make sure that she's up and right now, which she should be. Yep. And there you go. And of course, it's online, no problem. There you go. Okay? So, like I said, this is not a normal Xbox anymore. Realize that. This is a modified Power PC, because that's what it is. It's a Power PC, it's a PPC. And the worst part about it was it was programmed by Microsoft. Alright, I want you to think about that. Think about Windows 10 and all the friggin' patches that they had to do. So you can imagine what this thing is like, okay? So, just a word of warning. Alright. As you can see, you're up, you're online, you're live. Okay, and of course you got your X Community Beta. In your fifth tab, you got your cheats. We're going to bring this back home. Excuse me. And there you have it. So, Mr. Booth, thank you for your business. I really do appreciate it. We're going to be shipping it off this morning. You'll have your tracking number in your email. We will have a link to this video. You will have a link to the startup setup video, which you need to watch before you go ahead and power this thing on, because you got to set it up on your network first. Okay? So anyway, thank you for your business, brother. I really do appreciate it. We're shipping it off today. You'll have it more than likely by Tuesday. 2 to 3 days shipping. Then again, though, who knows? You might have it Monday. I don't know. But anyway, listen, thank you for your business. Greatly do appreciate it. Guys, you'll have a good one. I'm going to holler at you later. I got a bunch of stuff I got to do. Okay, like building Xboxes and original Xboxes and doing these on original Xboxes now. And all kinds of crazy stuff, so I'm ripping my freaking hair out. But anyway, you'll have a good one. I'm going to holler at you all later. Take it easy, guys. Have a great day.